Hey everyone, this will be a short review of the new Dayan Guhong version 3. I've done about 150 solves on it. I've slightly tightened the tensions so that it can't quite corner cut everywhere. It can on stock tensions, but I was trying to make it more controllable. It's one of those recent modern cubes that is very, very, very fast and kind of hard to slow down, so I've had to put a ton of heavy lube in it, to much like the RS3 or the 2018 Zenshi actually, to make it controllable and kind of slow it down a little bit, even though it's still quite fast. The cube is pretty light. The size is really nice. It's 54 millimeters. If you enjoyed the hour-long, the mini hour-long back in the day, if you kind of miss that size, like for one-handed or something like that, well, this is the same size. And so overall, it's a little more expensive than the U-Long v3m and a little less than the RS3m. And I think that's just right. That's where it should be. It's not quite as good as the RS3, but better than the U-Long. The magnets felt a little weak out of the box, but once you lube it a lot and slow it down, they become adequate. Still not super strong, but it lines up perfectly every time. They do the job flawlessly. So I would recommend it wholeheartedly. The corner cutting is particularly smooth, kind of reminiscent of the MF3 RS2, where it's about an equal amount of force anywhere you cut. Of course, if the size is an issue for you, that's something to consider. To me, it's kind of a plus. I like a smaller size. I beat my PB average over 100 with it. It doesn't mean it's good, but it means there's nothing particularly wrong with it. I use a variety of cubes to practice, but there's a few that they have some issues and it affects my averages. Clearly this one is good enough, at least for my speed. I imagine if v3m tried it, he would find all kinds of specific issues with it that make it not competitive, or maybe sub 10 or something. That's not for me to say, but if you're like, I would say as quick as sub 15, I think you would be completely happy with this. It's not as premium as the Tengyun, it doesn't feel quite as nice, it's not as quiet and so on. But it basically feels like a slightly cheaper, more budget-friendly version of the Tengyun. I think it's safe to say that if you like the Tengyun, you will like this one, and if you don't like the Tengyun, maybe don't try this one, because they have a lot of similarities in feel and so on. So overall, very much recommended, very nice cube, and a good price. Alright, that's it for this review. See ya!